Yo, what? We outside, yo. We outside. What is up, you guys? If you do not know me, my name is Selena. I make Blooming Resilience podcast. This podcast is created to bloom and inspire you with words of motivation. So let's get into it. So the last time we spoke, we were talking about. Oh man, hold on. We were talking about a phone cord, okay, and how we need a cord to stay connected. How a cord creates connection, okay? Today, we are going to be talking about a thread. So, already imagine if you don't have a cord, are you hanging on by a thread? Go into your Bibles. We're going to be on Matthew 9. Matthew 9. 19. So Jesus and his disciples got up and went with him. Just then, a woman who had suffered for 12 years with constant bleeding came up behind him. She touched the fringe of his robe, for she thought, if I can touch his robe, I will be healed. So I'm not sure. I have the New King James Version, um, but fridge. Keep on saying fridge, like refrigerator, fridge, the nevera. No, fridge, fridge, the thread. She had enough faith. Can you imagine if you were bleeding for 12 years? How many of you guys been in pain for years? And you knew that Jesus was coming in town. Can we just like go into this place right now? Imagine if you've been hurting and if you've been bleeding for years, okay? And she went out and touched the thread. She was hanging on by a thread, and she told herself, if I can just touch a piece of his garment, I will be healed. And it wasn't the garment or her touching the thread that healed her, it was by her faith. Who am I talking to today? It was by her faith that she was healed. Okay? There was a crowd full of people. Crowds. Imagine millions of people all in the way, all shoving into each other. And not only that, but they found out that that man, who was a stranger to most, but not to all, was in town. And she was like, you know what? I don't care what I look like. I don't care that I got blood all over me. I don't care that my dress is full of sin. My dress is full of the blood that's all over me because of this disease. There's no doctor here that can heal me. There's no one's here. I tried every medicine I could possibly take. I tried talking to people that say that they could heal me, but they can't. I tried hanging out in new different environments that wasn't for me, and I wasn't able to grow in those environments. But here I am, and I'm saying that I don't care. I don't care how crazy I look. I'm just going to go and touch his garment. I'm just going to go on ahead and just take a leap of faith and touch his garment, and I will be healed. And it was her faith that she had in Jesus Christ that healed her. Jesus. Just then, a woman who had suffered for 12 years with constant bleeding came up behind him. She touched the fringe of his robe, for she thought, if I can just touch his robe, I will be healed. Jesus turned around, and when he saw her, he said, daughter, be encouraged. Your faith has made you well. And the woman was healed at that moment. At that moment. Okay? And not only that, okay? Another thing that you guys have to realize is that, and this is going to sound crazy to most, it's going to sound real crazy what I'm about to say right now, is that we should be walking like Jesus, okay? We should be walking in the spiritual realm, okay? He was walking in the spiritual realm at all times. And when he was walking and taking those steps with his disciples, and he was walking, he felt power. He felt something take his power. Something happened in that moment that he felt. He felt it. He felt something to be like, hold on, wait, who touched me? What just happened right now? That's how we should be walking. We should be paying attention. And I always talk about it, bro. Pay attention when you're at Walmart. I hate Walmart. I hate Walmart, bro. I hate going there. They have everything there, but I use it as an example because I feel this way about people at Walmart. Okay? Not everyone, okay? And don't take offense to it if you a Walmart kid. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you see some crazy things at Walmart. That's what I'm referring to. If you start walking into the spiritual realm, you're going to start to see things differently. You're going to look at people differently, and you're going to feel different energy. That's what that is. Okay? You guys need to understand that the God that I serve, the supreme God that I serve, is spiritual. He created spiritual. Y'all are going and getting these tarot card readings. Y'all are going to all these psychics of the future and whatnot. God is spiritual. He created spiritual. He created spiritual beings. Okay? So we need to walk into the spiritual realm. And I close with this. Make sure that you're not hanging on by a thread. If you already don't have a cord, and a cord is thicker, imagine a piece of thread, how thin that is. Make sure that you're not hanging on by a thread. And if you are hanging on by a thread, make sure it's the thread on his garment. I pray that this video touches you, and I pray that you guys take that leap of faith and have that faith in Jesus Christ that he will heal you. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Bye.